Many the races of men on their worlds, some reaching high as stars of the morning, some falling low in the blackness of night. Each and all of them struggling upward, gaining the heights and
Alfa Romeo Spider,
times and realms of brightness,
rear end, rear differential,
darkness, gaining
trying to strip it down
to
make it a smaller units like in black. The individual components like this,
sealed in thine
because
heart
the end date, the end state of this, clean it up, put in primer and sell it.
The veil of the night.
So
some I found who had conquered the ether, free space where they were wild, using the force that is the foundation of the universe. Far in space constructed they a planet, drawn by the force that flows through the all, condensing, coalescing the ether into forms that prove as they will. Outstripping in science they, all of the races, money and wisdom, suns and stars. Long time I paused, watching their wisdom, saw them create from out of the ether cities gigantic of rose and gold, formed forth from the primal element, base of all men, the ether far flung. Far in the past, they had conquered the ether, freed themselves from the bondage of toil, formed in their mind only a picture, and swiftly created it grew.
okay, it's not a posy rear
my soul
end.
sped throughout the cosmos, seeing ever new things and old, learning that man is truly space-born, a son, a child of the stars. Know ye, O man, whatever form ye inhabit, surely it is one with the stars. Thy bodies are nothing but planets revolving around their central suns. When ye have gained the light of all
just
wisdom,
how
free shall ye be to
bad
shine in the ether.
Cars get when they're neglected for 30 years.
One of the spaceborn grown
Sitting in the
into
same
light.
spot
Just as the
outside
stars
in
in
the
time lose their
field.
brilliance, light passing from them
Crazy.
into the great source, so, O man, thy soul passes onward, leaving behind the darkness of night. Formed forth ye from the primal ether, filled with the brilliance that flows from the source, bound by the ether coalesced around, yet ever it flames until at last it's free. Lift up your flame from out of the darkness, fly from the night, and ye shall be free. Traveled I through the space-time, knowing my soul at last was set free, knowing that now I might pursue wisdom, until at last I passed to a plane hidden from knowledge, known not to wisdom, extension beyond all that we know. Now, O man, when I had this knowing, happy my soul grew, for now I was free. Listen, ye spaceborn, list to my wisdom. Know ye not that ye too will be free? List ye again, O man, to my wisdom, that hearing ye too might live and be free, not of the earth are ye, earthy, but child of the infinite cosmic light. Now to ye I give knowledge, freedom to walk in the path I have trod, showing ye truly how by my striving I've trod the path that leads to the stars. Hark ye, O man, and know of thy bondage. Know how to free thyself from the toils. Out of the darkness shall ye rise upward, one with the light and one with the stars. Follow ever the path of wisdom, only by this can ye rise from below. Ever man's destiny leads him onward into the curves of infinity's all.
The owner of the last Alpha I had,
all space is
the
ordered,
GTV,
only
forever,
by order
his name is Joris. He came in and saw me today picking up the quarter glass windows, and we discussed about how cars coming along up my friend Doug up in Dallas, paint and stuff. And I told Joris, I said, I have this trailing arm equalizer bar here, and his lower rear control arms. I have them here, blasted, and they're already in primer and in chassis black. He didn't know that, so I told him, and he has his rear end down in Laredo, and I told him, I said, I'll go down and get it for you, along with your seats. Your seats, bring them back, and get started on that stuff, because it'll probably be another 6 months or so before the car's ready to go back to him down in either in Holland or in Mexico City. So I told him I'll go get it, and he agreed to that. So Raphael, the twisted axle guy here in San Antonio, I'm going to give him this. He'll go through it, take it apart, and learn how to do it. And then we'll get Joris's axle. This is the same as this. And we'll have Raphael blow it apart. And I'll blast it and get it in the right color, paint. You know, and this center carrier is aluminum, so that'll look really pretty.
Now, oh my children,
so
burning with color and living with music. To the voice, and thou shalt be free.
Just trying to make this thing a little bit lighter.
Free is fused with the cosmic, one with the order and law of the all. Knew ye not, man, that out of the darkness light shall flame forth, a symbol of all? Pray ye this prayer for attaining wisdom. Pray for the coming of light to the all. Mighty spirit of light that shines through the cosmos, draw my flame closer in harmony to thee. Lift up my fire from out of the darkness, and the fire that is one with the all. Lift up my soul, thou mighty and potent. Child of the light, turn not away. Draw me in power to melt in thy furnace, one with all things and all things in one. Fire of the light strength, and one with the brain. When ye have freed thy soul from its bondage, know that for ye the darkness is gone. Ever through space ye may seek wisdom, bound not by fetters forged in flesh. Onward and upward into the morning, free flash, O soul, to the realms of light. Move thou in order, move thou in order. Free shalt move with the children of light. Seek ye and know ye by key of wisdom. Thus, O man, ye shall surely be free. Emerald Tablet 5, the Dweller of Unal. Oft dream I of buried Atlantis, lost in the ages that have passed into night. Eon on eon, thou existed in beauty, a shining through the darkness of night. Mighty in power, ruling the earth-born, Lord of the earth in Atlantis' day. King of the nations, master of wisdom, light through sun Tao, keeper of the way. Dwelt in his temple, the master of Unal, light of the earth in Atlantis' day. Master he from a cycle beyond us, living in bodies as one among men, not as the earth-born, he from beyond us, son of a cycle, advanced beyond men. Know ye, O man,
stuff's really good.
The master
really
was never
good
one with the children of men. Far in the past time when Atlantis first grew as a power, appeared there one with the key of wisdom, showing the way of light to all. Showed he to all men the path of attainment, way of the light that flows among men, mastering darkness, leading the man's soul upward to heights that were one with the light. Divided the kingdoms he into sections, 10 were they, ruled by children of men. Upon another built he a temple, built but not by the children of men. Out of the ether called he its substance, molded and formed by the power of Tolan into the forms he built with his mind. Mile upon mile it covered the island, space upon space it grew in its might. Black, yet not black, but dark.
That's pretty good. I
like
just eyeballed that bolt.
Deep in its
Guessed
heart,
to be
the
a
essence of
24,
light.
and I'm right.
Swiftly the temple grew into being,
Now I just need
molded
two.
and shaped by the word of the dweller, called from the formless into a form. Built he then within it great chambers, filled them with forms called forth from the ether, filled them with wisdom called forth by his mind. Formless was he within his temple, yet he was formed in the image of man, dwelling among them, yet not among them. Strange and far different was he from the children of men. Chose he then from among the people 3 who became his gateway, chose he the 3 from the highest to become his links with Atlantis. Messengers they who carried his counsel to the kings of the children of men. Brought he forth others and taught them wisdom, teachers they to the children of men. Placed he them on the island of Undal, to stand as teachers of light to men. Each of those who were thus chosen, taught must he be for years 5 and 10. Only thus could he have understanding to being light to the children of men. Thus there came into being the temple, a dwelling place for the master of man. I, Thoth, have ever sought wisdom, searching in darkness and searching in light. Long in my youth I traveled the pathway, seeking ever new knowledge to gain, until after much striving, one of the three to me brought the light. Brought he to me the commands of the dweller, called me from darkness into the light. Brought he me before the dweller, deep in the temple before the great fire. There on the great throne beheld I the dweller, clothed with the light and flashing with fire. Down I knelt before that great wisdom, feeling the light flowing through me in waves. Heard I then the voice of the dweller, O darkness, come into the light. Long have ye sought the pathway to the light. Each soul on earth that loosens its fetters shall soon be made free from the bondage of night. Forth from the darkness have ye arisen, closer approached the light of your goal. Here ye shall dwell as one of my children, keeper of records gathered by wisdom. Instrument thou of the light from beyond, ready be thou made to do what is needed. Preserver of wisdom through the ages of darkness that shall come fast on the children of men. Live thee here and drink of all wisdom. Secrets and mysteries unto thee shall unveil. Then answered I, the master of cycles, saying, O light that descended to men, give thou to me of thy wisdom, that I might be a teacher of men. Give thou of thy light, that I may be free. Spoke then to me again the master, Age after age shall ye live through your wisdom. Aye, when o'er Atlantis the ocean waves roll, holding the light, though hidden in darkness, ready to come whene'er thou shalt call. Go thee now, and learn greater wisdom. Grow thou through light to infinity's all. Long then dwelt I in the temple of the dweller, until at last I was one with the light. Followed I then the path to the star plains. Followed I then the pathway to light. Deep into earth's heart I followed the pathway, learning the secrets below as above. Learning the pathway to the halls of Amenti. Learning the law that balances the world. To earth's hidden chambers pierced I by my wisdom, deep through the earth's crust into the pathway, hidden for ages from the children of men. Unveiled before me ever more wisdom until I reached a new knowledge. Found that all is part of an all, great and yet greater than all that we know. Searched I infinity's heart through the ages, and yet deeper, more mysteries I found. Now as I look back through the ages, know I that wisdom is boundless, ever grown greater throughout the ages. One with infinity's greater.
Brass hammer?
Light there was
So I
in
don't
ancient
booger up the
Atlantis.
threads.
Yes, darkness too was hidden in all. Fell from the light into the darkness, some who had risen to heights among men. Proud they became because of their knowledge. Proud were they of their place among men. Deep delved they into the forbidden, opened the gateway that led to below. Sought they to gain ever more knowledge, but seeking to bring it up from below. He who descends below must have balance, else goes down with our light. Opened they then by their knowledge, pathways forbidden to men. But in his temple all-seeing, the dweller lay in his equanti, which through Atlantis his soul roamed free. Saw he the Atlanteans, by their magic, opening the gateway that would bring to earth a great woe. Fast fled his soul then, back to his body. Up he arose from his equanti, called he the three mighty messengers, gave the commands that shattered the world. Deep beneath the earth's crust, to the halls of Amenti, swiftly descended the dweller. Called he then on the powers of the seven lords wielded, changed this balance. Down sank Atlantis, beneath the dark waves. Shattered the gateway that had been opened, shattered the doorway that led down below. All of the islands were shattered except Dunal, and part of the island of the sons of the dweller. Preserved he them to be the teachers. Lights on the path for those to come after, lights for children of man. Call me then,
The reason I'm doing
I
this
thought
right
the
now
Lord
is to move it off the
gave
table
me commands for
so
all
I
I
can
should
do
do,
that
saying,
Chevrolet door by
Take thou,
letting
O
it.
thought,
That's my
all your
intent.
wisdom. Take all your records. Take all your magic. Go thou forth, preserving the records
lot
until
more
the time
manageable now.
light grows among men. Light shalt thou be all through the ages, hidden yet found by enlightened men. Over all earth give we ye power, free thou to give or take it away. Gather thou now the sons of Atlantis, take them, and flee to the people of the rock caves. Fly to the land of the children of Chem. Then gathered I the sons of Atlantis into the spaceship. I brought all my records, brought the records of sunken Atlantis. Gathered I all my powers, instruments many of mighty magic.
Okay, now
Up then we
where
rose
can I
on
put
wings of the
this?
morning. High we arose above the temple, leaving behind
right
the free
there,
and dwelling
but-
deep in the halls neath the temple. Down neath the waves sank the great temple, closing the pathway to the lords of the cycles. Yet ever to him who has knowing, open shall be the path to Amenti. Fast fled we then on the wings of the morning, fled to the land of the children of Cam. There, by my power, I conquered and ruled them, raised I to light the children of Cam. Deep beneath the rocks I buried my spaceship, waiting the time when man might be free. Over the spaceship erected the form of a lion, yet likened to man. There neath the image rests yet my spaceship, to be brought, and shall arise. Know ye, O man, that far in the future invaders shall come out of the deep.
Okay.
Then awake ye who have wisdom.
That's done.
Bring forth my ship and conquer with
That's
ease.
done.
Deep neath the image
Now
lies
time
my
to do
secret.
letting.
Search and find in the pyramid I built. Each
Juice!
together as they